Hi, this is Meganadha. In this video, we're going to learn about how to install SQL Server 2016 Developer Edition. And Microsoft is providing this SQL Server 2016 Developer Edition for free. And let's see the steps to get it for free. And I will show you the steps to install this as well. Right? So with this, let's get started. Now what I'll do is, the first step that we need to do is, I'm going to search for, let me search for SQL Server 2016 Developer Edition. SQL Server 2016 Developer Edition. Now I'm searching for it and I found the result SQL Server 2016, and let me click on this. And you will notice here that if you want to get this for free, so they have mentioned here SQL Server 2016 SP1 Developer Edition is now free. So all you need to do is, so you need to sign up for Visual Studio Dev Essentials, and you can download this and you can install it. So what I'll do now is I'll click on this sign up for Visual Studio Dev Essentials. Let me click on this. Now once I click on this, you can notice here that it's taking me to Visual Studio page, and I need to log in with my Hotmail account or Outlook account. So in case if you don't have Hotmail or Outlook account, you just need to create one. So let me create one account here. So I clicked on create a new Microsoft account. So let me enter here. So I'm going to create some account, meganadha.sqltrainer@hotmail.com, and let me create the password. Okay. So now let me click on next. Now it's asking me to enter some additional details. So let me enter here. I'm fine with this. So let me select here India, and okay, click on continue. Now it's almost done. So you can see here. So to access the following Visual Studio Dev Essentials benefit, please click on the terms of the program, click on accept, and click on confirm. Now what you have to do is, so all you have to do is you need to click on downloads. So let me click on downloads, and I can search for SQL Server 2016. Let's see if I can find the results. Now you can see here SQL Server 2016 Developer, and when you can also see here SQL Server 2016 Developer with Service Pack 1. So that is the latest one that you can see here. So when compared to this one, this is the latest one. So what I'll do now is I'll click on this SQL Server 2016 Developer, and we have this DVD format, and that's an ISO file. You can see here that this is an ISO file, and you need to click on this. So the file size is 2590 MB. So when you click on this download, you will notice here that the download will be started. So now you can see here the download started. So now let me go. I just downloaded it. I'll take you to that page now. Okay, now here you can see that I have the downloaded version. So you can see the file that we just saw in the previous page. I downloaded it into this folder, My Computer, G Drive, Softwares, and Microsoft. So once you download it, so what you have to do now is you need to extract it. So for extracting an ISO file, so this is an ISO file. You can see here, right click on this, properties. So whatever you downloaded is an ISO file. So you need, when you see the details, you can see that this is a disk image file. So you need a software to extract this. So the best software to extract this ISO file is that, so we have something called 7-zip software. So let me click on this and search for 7-zip. Okay, now I'm searching for 7-zip, and you can click on this and you can download and install this. So 64-bit x64. So you need to click on this download and install the 7-zip software. So once you install this, my computer is 64-bit, so I have to download this. If your computer is 64, download this. If your computer is 32-bit, download this one and install it. So once you install this, you will notice here, so when you right click on this, you will see an option called 7-zip, and you will see an option extract to this folder. So let me click on this extract to this same folder, and now you can see that the extraction process started. So this will take a while. 7-zip will extract it, and once it is extracted, I'll show you how to install it. The extraction is about to complete. It took almost just a minute, more than a minute. So once the extraction process is done, you can see here that this is the installable that we need to install. So right click on this, you need to select run as administrator. So now let me do that. Now it will ask you, do you want to allow make changes to system? So click on yes. Now after 2 seconds or 2 to 3 seconds delay, you will see a pop-up that's coming up like this. So all you have to do is you need to click on installation. So you need to click on this installation, and let me click on this installation, and I need to select new SQL Server standalone installation. So let me click on this, and again in 2 to 3 seconds you will see one more new pop-up that comes up. You will see a pop-up that comes up like this. So here specify your free edition, that's the developer edition, and click on next, and accept the license terms. Click on next, and it will check the system. So now use Microsoft Update to check for updates. So anyway, I don't need this for now. Let me click on next. Let me select this, that's fine. Click on next. Now there is a warning that is showing up. So Microsoft Windows Firewall. So let me click on this. So Windows Firewall is enabled. Okay, that's fine for now. So click on next. It's fine. Click on next. And here you need to select the options that you need. So I want to use this for integration services as well. So anyway, for now I'm going to select all. So all the features, I'm selecting it, and I want to install all the features. Let me click on next. So you can see here there is one thing that's failed. So Oracle JRE 7 update 5 is required for Polybase. So what I'll do now is, when I get this error, I'll go back and I will remove this Polybase query service for external data. So I don't want that option, and let's see if anything is related to Oracle. So we don't have it. So let me click on next, and ideally I should not get the error now. Okay, so here you can either select a named instance or a default instance. So for now I'm leaving it to default instance, and next. So in case if you already have SQL Server installed, the default instance might have been occupied by the previous version of installation. So you need to select default instance in that case. So now anyway, we selected default instance. So what we need to do now is, and here grant perform volume maintenance task privilege SQL Server database engine. Okay, that's fine. And let's see if it okay, next. And there are two types of authentication in SQL Server. So one is Windows authentication and mixed SQL Server authentication. So for now I want to go with Windows authentication only. So and who wants to be the admin for this system? So I want to add current user, that's my login. So I'll add here my current user who will be the SQL Server administrator. So now click next. And here, so this option where this is primarily used for SQL Server analysis services. If you want to work on SSIS, so you need to select which option, which project types that you want to work on. So multidimensional and data mining mode, or you have to select tabular mode or Power Pivot mode. So for now I'll select multidimensional data mining mode. So click on add current user as a administrator. Click on next, and install. Click on next. And here also I'll add current user. So who I logged in. So I'll be the admin for this SQL Server. Click on next. And controller name, you can specify some name here. So SQL Meg SQL Server. So let me click on next and accept. Okay, now click on next. Now let's see, so all options you will see that are selected for installation, and now the things are ready to install. Now click on install. Now it will almost take around 15 to 20 minutes. So now let's pause here. It's installing, it's halfway through. So the installation is about to complete. And this, remember, this is only SQL Server Database Engine. So we need to install SQL Server Management software as well, Management Studio. So let's see this. Okay, now you can see that computer restart required. So one or more affected files have operations pending. So you must restart your computer after the setup process is completed. Okay, so click on OK. Then click on close. So the installation of database engine part is completed. So we need to install one more called SQL Server Management Studio. So click on close. And now you need to download SQL Server Management Studio. So for that you need to click on this install SQL Server Management Tools. Click on this. And that will take you for this page. So where you will find an option to download SQL Server Management Studio. So see here, so there is so SQL Server Management Studio is like editor, so where you can type queries and all. So the first step that we done is SQL Server Database Engine part installation. So this part that we are going to do now is SQL Server Management Studio, which will act like editor. So all we have to do is we need to click on this, and once you click on that, you will see that there is a file of SSMS setup, which is of 898 MB. So click on save or save as, and you can save it on your desktop somewhere. So you can just save it so on desktop. So click on save, and once you click on this, you can see that your download will start, and I'll show you once the download is done. Now I just downloaded it. You can see here SSMS setup ENU. So again, this is an ISO file, so we need to extract it. So right click on this 7-zip, and you can select here extract to the same folder. So the extraction process will start, and it will take a while. So let's see this. Okay, sorry, that's not an ISO file, that's an exe file, so you don't have to extract it. So let me delete it. So this is an exe file, so all you have to do is, so double click on this exe file. So right click on this, run as administrator, and click on yes. So this is an exe file, this is an application file, not a disk image file. So now you have to click on, so Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, click on install. Now same package progress, and you can see here overall progress. So this will take around 5 to 10 minutes. So now you can see that the setup is completed, and click close. So now what we have to do is, so what I'll do is let me log into SQL Server. So I will search for management, or let me search for SQL Server. So ideally SQL Server Management Studio should come here. So okay, let me go back, and the installation is done. So let me restart the system. So let me close this, and okay, the installation is done. Let me close it. So ideally we should see here SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, SQL Management Studio 2016. It's not showing up here. So once the installation is done, ideally we should see here. Let me Microsoft SQL Server 2016 Management Studio. See here. So you're seeing this option, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Let me click on this. Now that will open like this. And for the first time it might take some couple of seconds. You will see an option Microsoft SQL Server is loading user settings. This may take few minutes. So you will see like this. So you will see a pop-up coming like this. So now I'm going to select, let me select SQL Server. I'll leave the server name as it is. Click on connect. Now I'm able to connect to SQL Server. So this is the steps. We just learned how to install SQL Server database engine. First we installed, and then we clicked on SSMS tools, and then we installed SQL Server Management Studio software, and we logged into SQL Server Management Studio. So hope this video is helpful. So do subscribe for more videos. Thank you.